Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the stock market. It's Tuesday, August 24th. We are going to talk about the SPY, the overall market, option plays, Airbnb, covered calls, maybe sprinkling a little bit of GME in there. We'll see what happens. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. I'm trying to play it cool here. There's our Twitter. Follow us on there, and we also have a Discord if you want to come chat. It's in the description. Today, yeah, overall market kind of doing the same little thing here. Same deal. Boop, dip, buy. Big gainers. I've seen posts on Wall Street Bets like 1000% gainers on all these dip buys. Is this going to be the same one? It looks like it, but since I use lagging indicators, this might not be. This might actually be the top. It might come down still because this MACD still hasn't crossed over bullish. It could be bearish. This could just consolidate here. But that's the same thing that happened back here. So too early for me to tell. Might just have another melt up period on the SPY. GME today confirmed a lot for a lot of you and helped me with my conviction and confirmation of this rally back here, and that we are doing it again. It's been a tough run from here. I sold puts here on GME and collected premium, but yeah, at this point down here we were down 100,000 on them. I'm not a wealthy man by any means. I save my money, extremely frugal, and I'm very cautious with my money. So today is nice. It's nice. More so, not just the money really, it's just the confirmation of kind of what we've been anticipating and what I've been projecting, and what other people have been projecting too. I'm not some stock wizard at all. I'm a noob at all this. So just what we've been seeing with the charts and this pattern that the shorts are stuck in, and on the day-to-day basis, all throughout here and here for months and months through here, they're moving this price, they're dropping it, they're dark pulling it, they're whatever. Whatever happens here every 3 months, that's when the tide goes out, as Warren Buffett calls it. It's a little different context. He's saying the tide goes out when you see who's naked once the tide goes out. But this is when they have to show their cards. This is like, I don't know, pay up period. And yeah, this is my biggest confirmation, basically, the price action on GameStop of just how big of a short position they are in and how screwed they are. Because if they weren't, they would not be stuck to the confines of these dates that we can predict down to literally the day. Look at this. I mean, we had it down to the day, and shout out to everyone on Reddit, all the DD on there. Those guys spend a lot more time just doing a lot of research. I more just kind of looked at the charts. I'd get hyped on some of their research because it would, because I wanted to. But if the charts didn't line up, it just didn't seem to ever happen. And the charts were lining up really ever since this day, or this day. But this day, I was still nervous. We did have a bullish crossover. We had green over the 9, but I was nervous because right back here, we had the same thing, and this was a false breakout. And I do want to apologize because back here, I said, I made a video with the same amount of confidence, and it was tough. But I thought, okay, from here, I thought the clock started for our 2-week rally up to 350. So I made a video here and said, 2 weeks from now, we're going to be at 350, confident, little clickbaity to get some subs. It could be. But once we got two days after, I said, no, we're bearish. This is going to sell off. So I was shaken out here. This was a false breakout. I didn't go super heavy, thankfully. So didn't really lose a whole lot. Have been cautious. And then even here, this was bullish right here. But I kind of waited, again, cautious just in case we had another false breakout. But then as we had each day, we had over that 9 moving average. Each day was green. Kind of come back down to be up here. Each day was green, very good. And then there was this downward slope. It's not on here now. These are fib levels. There was a downward slope though. Once we broke out of that, there was even more confirmation. And then yeah, I was stoked all through here, and I was gathering calls, debit spreads, put credit spreads, basically putting my entire portfolio, what I had left outside of GME shares, into calls dated for. My original thought was Friday, the 3rd of September. The Cread DD about the futures and the rollover period and all that. That was saying more the 10th, so I was like, okay, I should give it some more time. So it could be that next Friday when we hit that. Actually, it's not this Friday. It's actually the 6th, I think. If we're counting the days, just like here, the 6th would put us on the peak. So, anyways, we're loading up there, and yeah, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing and watching and liking the videos and partaking. And don't take my advice as financial, because it's not. It's for entertainment, and I hope it's been entertaining. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot for me to say. I mean, TA wise, yeah, we're looking good. So some things I did a little fib chart here, and it's actually kind of crazy. So I'll show you my lines. I did the low here. I kind of just zoomed out and did the lows and highs. So low, high, and then this low down here, 145. And what did it show me? So today we were starting to rally, and I said, all right, I already thought this 169 level. Wait, is that actually fib? That might not be. I thought once we break that, that'll be very bullish, because that was the last resistance. Then after that, I kind of assumed probably right here, this like 178, blew through that, and then I was like, all right, 190. And then the fib actually lined up with 194. All these levels we actually slowed down on. So you kind of respected this one, 194, consolidated there. And then I was looking like these fib levels are kind of spot on, and it's just crazy when I don't use them a whole lot, but I wanted to see kind of price targets up top, so I did it. And then I was like, what? Look at this. This top, this 161% extraction, retraction, whatever it's called. It's literally like right at the peak. So the peak of this time in January, that's derived from just this amount of data right here. This bottom, this top, this bottom. It has no data back here, but it has that percentage. It's just, that's crazy. So the fibs to me, like, it doesn't matter. I don't need to use them if we have previous price action, because it's support and resistances. That's seems like that's typically where the support and the resistances are. So you can just follow support and resistances. Where I think it will be beneficial is when we start making new highs, and that's what I wanted to look at. So basically, we're looking past 483. I mean, there's no support, there's no resistance up here, so where's it gonna go? So then you could kind of look at, okay, maybe 690. So if you see it kind of rally zigzagging up, and then some resistance at 690, it's like, okay, that might be the top for then. Not to say it's coming soon, I'm not sure. This is still a rally to 350 in my opinion. Once we're at 350, I will reassess, and we will see if the squeeze is on. And we might know before, not before it's at 350, but well, maybe if it gets insane, like 100 million volume and price action is crazy before 350, then I think the squeeze might be on. But I'm kind of waiting for 350, and I'm expecting it at least by 9:10, but probably sooner than that. At any rate, specifically today is matching this day, and this was March 25th, but actually today was a larger day, and that's good and bad to me. Good because yeah, we're rallying higher, and that maybe means we're going to go past 350 and we're going to break out and margin calls, and the squeeze is going to start. Bad in the sense that not like bad, but bad in the sense that if this day was bigger back here, then these days would probably be more consolidation. So just with options and that kind of thing, I'm thinking it's possible that since today was so big, I scaled out a tiny bit, so I don't have, I guess, super strong conviction that it's a bad thing. But yeah, anyways, the fact that today it was bigger, so basically this price action, I did the math earlier, not math, I can't do math, but that range basically from this bottom to this top back then, our bottom to this top would have put us at like 191, and that would have been the same amount of basically points that we had back then from the bottom to the top. So we blew past that, and we made all up to 225, which look, again, right on that fib level. And So yeah, today is a bigger day than we had back there. So that might conclude that the next couple days might be some consolidation, and we have very shorter dated contracts. Consolidation will kill them. Not too bad. I mean, if you bought at a good price and it have super high V when you bought in. Oh man, I could show you the account, but honestly, I'm stuck in here. I want GME to go crazy, and that's why I've been diamond handing options too much, because I'm expecting craziness, but taking some profits along the way up. If you want, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so I just kind of threw stuff in. Yesterday was big confirmation for me. I mean, all these days were, and then we had this drop, and I was still stoked because MACD was still good. Then this day I was like, all right, money. Hard to see with that huge green candle we have today, GME. Jeez. This day was good. Yesterday, I guess that was. So I actually loaded up this day because I figured this was probably the last day. And if you watch yesterday's video, I was gonna flex on it and play it for you guys, but basically yesterday I said I think tomorrow we're gonna have a big run up and a lot more volume. And this is exceeding my expectations. I like to have very low expectations, so I was been very pleased with today's price action matching this. I did not expect it to match it so closely. I was hopeful because I believe we're in this pattern, but I wasn't. You know, you don't know. I don't like to count those chickens before they're hatched. Here's a 5-minute chart. We've got 50 minutes left. It might not even come back down to VWAP. It probably will. But look, see, we can have on the MACD here. We're still in a bullish trend, even on the short term. So we'll see. It might consolidate here and might rally some more, or just kind of stay around this range. You can look on Reddit and read for hours and hours and learn why this is going on. I don't have the specific answers for you. Why does this stock go up that day? Why does it go down that day? Manipulation, hedge funds, dark pools, whatever. I try and read the charts and just the technical analysis, I guess, because I don't know. Yeah, so yesterday, I think it was yesterday. I can see the view order details on here. So I bought these three. Yeah, I bought these three yesterday. Again, I have a lot on my E-Trade. Literally, I'm cashed out on long positions on GME. So I had a little bit of buying power on these yesterday. So I spent the last of it on here. So I spent $453 yesterday, by 3 calls. I didn't have any shorted dated stuff on E-Trade really that had high premium exposure. It was more spreads for this week. And I thought, this week's going to rally. I don't think it's going to go to 350, but I was thinking it would probably hit 200. But yeah, we hit 225 today, so that's legit. So I bought 3 of these for 151 yesterday, and I bought them in the morning. Actually, really bad time to buy them when all the premium is there. And actually, it actually filled me at the ask. I was trying to get at the bid, and I haven't bought options on here in a while on Webull. So, but yeah, so I scaled out some today. I sold one at 2,200, and then one at 4,200. It's insane. So look, just in that amount of time, from 432.30 to 255, 225 to 255. These went up $2,000 in premium, almost doubled. So that's why you scale out slowly and get a high average. Still have one left on this one, and we'll see. If tomorrow's big consolidation day, this is going to lose some premium. Since it's in the money now, it maybe won't be as bad as ones that are out of the money, but that's that. This account, so remember how I said we were down 100,000? I sold my house to put it into GME, and we netted about $250,000 on that, and I pretty much put it all into GME. And down 100,000, and that's been tough. But today, well, at one point we were back up. Today we're back up. It says 60 grand. I don't know. A lot of it's unrealized. It's swinging around. So, but at one point we're back up to 250 on here, 250,000. So, hopefully with this rally we'll be profitable. Hopefully it doesn't stop at 350 and it keeps going to, wherever it goes to. 16,000 I don't think is off the rocker crazy price. 40 million, I just don't see that happening, but I'll have shares, and we'll see what happens. A lot of these positions are for, I haven't even really looked at these positions. I don't like to look at it. I like to just kind of keep it closed, and once the chart does that, I don't get try not to get emotional with looking at this. But a lot of these are for next Friday, and then the Friday after that. And then of course we got a bunch of shares on here. Oh, I also did TD. I was scrounging for money. I was like, oh, I gotta find it. So I did a bunch of debit spreads on here too. Wow, this account's up 27 grand today. That's crazy. This is just like random stuff. So yeah, I guess you can see that. I got 170, 205 debit spreads. This is just a weekly one. So the long positions are up 16,400. The short position is up or down 7,500. So if that makes any sense to you. And then I have ones for next Friday, 205 call, 330 call. This is for 350 price target by next Friday. So this one's up, I guess if you subtract that, it's up like 14,000. And then we've got 125 shares in here. So it's a blessed day in the happy money world. You know, people say you get lucky, and when this is all over, they say, oh, you got lucky. And yeah, I mean, I guess you could say some of that. But I think luck is... There was a quote I heard about luck, and it made a lot of sense to me. Luck is preparation met with opportunity. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.